Hello everyone. In this video I'd like to show you the interactive pieces of Hapara where I can schedule a focused browsing session. I can open up links for the class and I can send messages. First thing I'd like to show you is how to send messages. So if I come up here and I click on the little comment bubble, I see that I can send it to the whole class. I can send it to groups if I've created them, and I can send it to specific students. I'm going to send it to the specific students who are currently logged on. I check the box and type my message. I'm going to come to the right. I'm going to click send message. So now if I'm one of these students, I will see that it says message from teacher Kolbacki. Hello, keep up the great work. They can then close these. They don't want to see it anymore. Next, I'd like to show you the link for opening up new tabs. I can open up, like it says here, 10 URLs. So maybe I want the students to go to a specific website. I'll have them go to activelylearn.com. Enter that. I could add 10 more. I can open it for the whole class, group, specific students, or groups of students. I'm going to do specific students. I'm going to find Natalie and Morgan. I could do a focus browsing, which means that it will close all of their other tabs, and this is the only site they can go to, or I can schedule this. I'm just going to open this as if I wanted them to go to this very quickly, and then they can navigate around to other sites. So I'm going to click on open those. And if I come down here as the student, I can see actively learned open for Natalie and actively learned open for Morgan. Since I did not focus the browsing, they can close this and they can still go to their other sites. If I wanted to do a focus browsing session, I could click on the same. And let's say I want them to go to Edpuzzle. And I'm going to open it for those students again. Natalie and Morgan. I'm going to focus browse. So I'm going to click on yes. And then I get some options. It says limit browsing to anywhere in these sites. So that means they can go anywhere within Edpuzzle. If I click on only these pages, they'd only be able to get to the home page of Edpuzzle. So it depends on if you want to let them navigate through the site or if they just want them on a specific page. I can set the duration. I have 15 minutes set here. At the end of the session, restore students' original tabs. I would always choose this option because a student may have come in from another class and they had tabs open that they needed, and when my session's done, I want to open them back up. I can schedule it, but we'll go over that in a minute. Click on open two tabs. And it tells you have 3 seconds and it's going to do this for 15 minutes. So if I click on this, it says 10 seconds. Teacher Kolbacki is about to close the tabs you have open and focus browsing. I can close it and you can see it's closed all of my tabs and open up Edpuzzle. Same thing for Natalie. Let's say that I would like to cancel that focus browsing because they're done. I don't need it anymore. I can click on where it says focus browsing. Now I can come in here. I can see one tab focused and I can see the students. Let's say, for example, I close it, end session. It says, what would you like to happen when you end this focus browsing session? Leave focus tab open for students if you still want them to have it open. Close all focus tabs. Let's say it was a quiz or a test and you don't want them to have access to it anymore. You can close them. Yes, end session, and this will pop up on their screens. It will say it's finished. Now, all of the tabs that she previously had open will open up again. Edpuzzle stays open. Same with Morgan. And finally, if I wanted to schedule a focused browsing session, I can simply click on schedule. And it says no scheduled browsing sessions. Click on add session, and it looks just like the page we were just on. So let's say, for example, I want them to go to the Hermitage School District website. And I can do more than one if I wanted to. And I'm going to open it just for those students. Natalie and Morgan. Focus browsing. This would be if you only want them to be able to go to that specific site, as what we just explained. I'll click yes. The duration, restore original. Now I can schedule. Let's say I want them, the focus browsing to happen at 2 p.m. because they're coming into my class at 2 p.m. I'll click on schedule for 2 students, and you can see now it is scheduled. So when they come in, they're going to open up their Chromebooks at 2 o'clock. It's going to focus browse just to that site. And then I'm done. You can do this for the entire day if you wanted to. If you want to schedule a test or a quiz for each class, as soon as they come in, it will focus their browsing. I do not want this to happen to them at 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to remove the browsing session. So you can see this is a very useful tool to be able to interact with the students and get them to go to the sites that you want them to go to, either specifically with no other sites open, or if you just want to open up a site because it'll be quicker for you to do it rather than the students typing it in, you can do that as well. As always, if you have any questions, please contact the tech department and we'd be happy to help.